Yesterday, about 10 to like 12ish, I had a stream going that I was talking about how I wanted to test my views between 7 days and Rainbow. So here I am. I'm testing 7 days. Rainbow, I had about 3 viewers for like an hour each, kind of, which I mean isn't bad, isn't great. Because I know sometimes in this game at nighttime, I don't know why, it was always like at 3 or 4, 5, 6-ish in the morning, where I'd get like 20 viewers. It was weird. It'd usually be on Twitch. It wouldn't be on YouTube. YouTube, I think the broadcasting live stuff isn't as popular. I mean, obviously, because Twitch is only that, I think. But it's like, it's one of the best ways for me to be able to post without it being a seriously inconvenient situation for me. Because the only way I can post other than streams is recording the audio, recording the footage that I get while playing, and while recording that, I have to make sure that I don't run out of memory in general on my PlayStation, which I'm already like right there on the edge. So I could run out of memory at any given point when I'm trying to, record episode by episode. Which for this game, especially, it's like you want to record probably like you want to record the full day, which is already gonna be the 2 gigs of data that you have to use anyways for the almost 60 minutes. Which means, in the end, no matter what, you are required to use at least 2 gigs for one episode. And if you go on a full, like, how sometimes we would like stream like 4 or 5 nights or days in this game in a row. If you do that, that means you're gonna have like 10 gigs of just gameplay inside your gallery just sitting there, and then you have to go edit it, and once you go edit it, it literally adds in another 2-ish gigs depending on how much you take off, obviously. Probably take off most of the nighttime unless something eventful happens. But then it's like, okay, we take off all that, we had the full day to go sit through, and then it's just like most of it's just what I'm doing now. It's boring grind work where nothing's happening. You're just sitting here punching grass, looking at the ground too, which is even worse because I mean I have to look at the ground. Like looking right here, I barely get it. I can't even get this one in front of me. So I have to look at the ground, but I can come up every now and then and look around. Commentary isn't all that, like, you can't just keep going. Like, some points you just gotta stop. And I need to move the camera because it's blocking my stamina and my health. And at some point that's just gonna become a massive issue. I need wood. I'm trying to find those plants I can hit once that give me like 2 wood. I can't find any. Good, however, I'm finding these. I can get some of my feathers going. I do have the loot set to double, mainly because I'm not too sure how much I'm gonna be playing this. I want to keep playing this. Every time I start, I've started like 4 or 5 worlds in the past week, and I don't know, I just can't find a world I actually enjoy. There's something else I want to check out real quick. It's all the way west. So right here is the main hub city. If anyone doesn't know, if you want to find it in your custom world, just look closest to 00. Within like the 500 and 500-ish is about whenever you'd find where it's at. Like that'd probably be like one of the corners. I can probably put my camera on the top left and be alright, I think. I don't know, I'll probably put it in the bottom right actually because I think that gets out of everything, out of the way of everything. Oh, we have a little place here. Oh wow, we found a trader. Wow. And you know what it's gonna do? It's gonna take me to this trader too. That sucks. I'm gonna get it in view. That really sucks actually because I'm be forced to come back to this one. Oh, I thought that was trash. I can look. I don't know why. I hate being in areas like this where it's like really eerie. It's so quiet, nothing's going on, and all you hear is a flag moving, and it makes me think, so someone's moving. I should be ready. Be careful. Oh wow. Okay, yeah, like I thought. I wasn't sure, but I wanted to test it. We'll get 3. I'm just trying to see if there's any loot. I don't think zombies can break it, because I can't break anything. As long as I have that door shut, I think I'm alright. I'm not gonna take this paper unless I absolutely need to. I'll leave it in here, and if I ever come back to this trader, which I probably would, because it's my only trader for a while, probably, I'll come back and get that paper. Lead I would definitely take, though. I'm gonna keep it in that form until I find actual lead or something. Well, there we go. I don't think I'm gonna take the coffee beans. Like I said, I'm probably gonna come back later and I can get it then if I really needed it. I'll leave the potato there because, like I said, I don't need that stuff now. I do need those. That's also, it's a really handy survival item. And water is even better of an item. And one thing I do like how what they did was I don't think I need beakers. Is with the the bottles, empty glass jars, you can literally fill them up to like I think 50 or 60s like max or something, or maybe like 150s max. I'm gonna keep those until if I find agile brass or if I find another set of brass type item. I'll keep on to this. That's good. That's clothing if I get into a cold area. Just checking everything for free loot right now. I'm really hoping to find some wood more than anything else, to be honest with you. Because if I find some wood, that means I can stop my search for... Actually, I think that's some right over there. I hate aiming with this right over there. Because, to me, it's just bad. It's something I think they should fix, is the deadlock of the controllers. I'll let you be able to change it. I think that helped out a lot. I don't think people realize how much that actually affects your gameplay. Deadlocks are probably just about everything there is to gameplay, to be honest with you. Especially anything that's like first person. Well, really, it's generally first person. But generally anything that's like, I ain't gonna worry about searching these. These don't have anything. It doesn't seem like. Actually, I can probably search that desk. I ain't worry about boots. Let's go. I don't think there's anything to search, but if there is, at this point, not my problem. What sucks is I can't use that place as a base for night. It kicks me out. But I still do need a place to chill for the night. I doubt they removed them, right? Excuse me. I doubt they removed them because I'm gonna go run up and grab that log. Hope for the best. There's another building over there. It just looks like the water. Okay, a lot of zombies actually just spawned in around me. That's honestly never good. What? Just give me some wood. Give me like all the items I'd probably need for later. Now. And then I'm gonna need, like, I'm gonna get all these items that I'm gonna need for now later. I'm just gonna beat this one 12 times. I really need, oh, 15 times. It's gonna change that. Maybe not. might not even give me enough. No. Oh no, that's what it was. It gives you 12. These might even be berries, yeah, so what I saw earlier wouldn't even work. My favorite to use. Boom. I'm gonna get a ton of wood first. Because I think wood and fiber are some of the biggest ones, because I think I focus stone too much, because I think I run out of stone before a lot, but now that you can actually destroy the axes you make when you make new ones, you're getting 3 out of 5 of it back. So you think 3 axes back, and you can make, no, you can't make, you get 4 axes back, and you can make 3 more, no, 2 more, I think. It's like almost half, which doesn't sound all that great, but I mean, in a game where resource management is like #1 key, it's great. And then in the end, that makes using your plant fibers more of a viable option, which does happen a lot. It's because trust me, I've used up my plant fiber completely before anything else. Real quick, I hope I'm safe enough to do this. I'm gonna switch my camera. I don't know if y'all can still hear me, but I'm just trying to give y'all a little audio, letting y'all know nothing bad's going on. Guys, I don't know if y'all can see the screen, but just yell at me when things are happening. Lower right. Alright, way better. For y'all, it's probably not much of a change. For me, it's a massive change. I knew there was something on my bottom left, and it didn't click when I started it. I was like, what is it over there? I'm pretty sure it's not that big of a deal. It's pretty big of a deal. Me not being able to see my health. And I think they actually switched it. I could have sworn health was on top. I don't know. Maybe they did switch it, maybe they didn't. Actually, I think I need... No, I don't. So really, in the end, with these stone axes, it's kind of like a 2-for-1 refund almost, because I kind of want to switch that. Being in the top right is probably the best place for it, but right now, with my quest there, let me see if I can hurry and beat my quest. I'll let that make. I'm gonna try to keep most of my materials up here. For me, seeing my inventory or what I'm getting in my inventory, I just think it's really helpful. So whenever it comes across to it, I can really tell myself if I have what I need or not. I'm just gonna make the quick 2 arrows and then 1 bow. Later on, I'll make the full thing way better and everything, but right now I'm just trying to hurry up. I think next is, yeah, start a base. This deer's just been sitting here. I'm not gonna attack it for no reason, because as soon as I attack it, and if I get meat from it, it's just gonna make me more of a vulnerable target, and I really don't care for that. Now it's gonna tell me to go back to that place I just came from, but going to back like that way-ish isn't too big of an issue. I saw that zombie, but I think I'm safe enough to switch the camera again. So, if y'all can hear me, just know that's all I'm doing. Alright, sorry. There is one thing I do like about streaming on YouTube, and that's because it's one thing I like about it is that it leaves the video up. But at the same time, I wish, like, of course we get the zombie to come over here. But at the same time, I wish, like, it wouldn't put it up. It would leave it in a place where, like after you stream it, it put it in like a, I wouldn't say like a vault, but like a place where it stores itself on YouTube, like online, and you can go edit it after it's like streamed. So you can go back and, like, depending on how long the stream was, you can probably like cut it into multiple different episodes. So people who didn't watch it live don't have to sit through maybe stuff like the nighttime by themselves. Whenever it's streamed, you can actually interact with someone. So I think, sure, like, someone could argue, well, like, oh, well, a stream is meant for live, obviously, and so people not being there is, and them watching it after as a video is kind of their fault. But it's like, I don't know, I think being able to watch the entire thing as a more of a video, and instead of having to sit through it as more of a stream, and watching someone sit there, interact with people that you can't really see, is really weird. Because, like, to me, it's like, I think I should be able to go back and edit the stream. And I hate doing streams sometimes because I'm like, I want to go back and edit this out, because not because anything bad happening, more like because of, like, nighttime in this game especially. It's just like you're sitting there for like 20 minutes. I'm not even kidding, like 20 minutes. Literally, maybe I'm crafting stuff, and sometimes I don't have anything to craft. At some point in the game, it gets to where, like, I can probably survive if I went outside, but then it gets to a point later on in the game, like, oh, sick! It's not making me go to the same trader. Okay, cool. That's actually pretty cool. Jeez, they're pretty close, actually. I'm so glad it's not making me go to the same trader. We're gonna have this as the trader sign, because that's what they have. It's 1,000 north, and really not that much further east. It's just mainly traveling north, which, as you can see, it looks like there's a lake in my way. You may be asking, why am I putting this whenever there's already one there? Because once I find it, it takes it away, and I don't want to forget about it later. So I'll have it now, and don't have to deal with it later. And especially now, I don't have as many zombies. Actually, there's the one zombie sub. Oh no, I killed the zombie. That's right. That deer's still there, even though I was mining right next to him too. It's really weird. I don't know why. I was looking like this, and I saw letters, and I saw it like on the mountain. I was like, did that say Hollywood? And I was like so confused. And this is something I would normally cut out if I was capable of making this stream into a video. It would be me just sitting here and gathering resources. Usually the first day is really boring, because all it is ever really is just sitting here and gathering resources, which to me is like only fun, especially if you have two people just sitting here making jokes, which usually I have Tensei, but Tensei is gone into the fanboy of PC only, so it's just down to me. And then I enjoyed playing this game. No one else really enjoys playing this game, so it's like me, myself, and I. One thing I do want to talk about in this stream though is Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Now, depending on whether if I'm PC by then, I'm trying to hope that I can be on PC, but by then I'm not too sure. I hope I could, but if it's possible, definitely gonna be streaming no matter what for probably a good amount of time. I'm probably gonna want to stream about at least 12 hours. And you think I'm kidding? I'm probably gonna like take the longest nap before that game's released and then just go at it. Because I just watched gameplay right now, and I'm not exact. It looked like real gameplay. It looked like it was some like a developer or something maybe, or maybe a game tester or something like that playing the game, and it looked like he was playing against bots. But oh my god, I ain't worried about the visuals. I ain't worried about anything else except for one, boots on ground. Two, it's like Black Ops 2, which was one of my favorite Call of Duties. Actually, is my favorite Call of Duty. Now, don't anyone that's watching this and they're a big Call of Duty fan, that does not mean that I think it's the best Call of Duty. I think the best Call of Duty was Modern Warfare 2. A lot of people can agree, a lot of people can disagree and say it could be World War II, not World War II, World at War. People could say it's Modern Warfare 4, but to me, Modern Warfare 2 was always the best. Black Ops 1 had a good run for it, but it wasn't nearly as good. I think many people can agree with that. I've heard people constantly talk about how Black Ops was always better, but I've liked Black Ops more, don't get me wrong, but Modern Warfare 2 is easily the best for me. So I'm really looking forward to Black Ops 4. I'm actually extremely hyped for it. I want to watch more about it, but I don't want to like watch too much and be like, at this point I'm like, oh, I'm already bored of the game. I'm hyped that they come out with their own battle royale and everyone's like trying to like toss it down, like, oh, this is stupid. I'm probably gonna get detected here. Like every single time I've heard someone talk about it, it's like, wow, even Call of Duty's getting on this train. But I mean, if you think about it, right? Call of Duty probably has the best chance of making a really successful battle royale. Its fan base is basically exactly what it needs. You then take the fan base, then you take the type of game it really is, which is a first-person, kind of fast action type gameplay, and then you add that on to 10 years worth of map, literally 10 years worth of map, Black Ops maps. Which actually, it's actually been 10 years? I've been playing Call of Duty over 10 years. Are you serious? I'm like 18 in like 3 weeks. And you're telling me 10 of those years, over half of my life has been playing Call of Duty. Jesus, I just you can see I have 273, which isn't enough. You see I have 226, not nearly enough. I need to have like 500 by the end of the day, and it's already like 1800. So I am way off track for resources, which really sucks. I think at 2000, I'm gonna just start gathering. I think for the rest of the day, I'm gonna gather. Yeah, I should have enough wood to be okay. I think for the rest of the night, or 2000 on, I'm gonna gather plant fibers. But until then, I think I'm only gonna grab rock because I need a lot. Sorry, I feel like there's something on my head. There might be because I went to a fishing trip today and I haven't gotten a shower. So I probably smell like complete trash to someone else. Ugh. And then like I've been tempted so many times just to sit down and read a book when I'm playing this game for like the nighttime. Because I mean, to be honest, it's like the perfect way to read a book while being able to play games because I mean, you have like 20 minutes worth of just reading a book. Which I mean, to people who really, really love reading books, that's not much, but I'm not saying I don't like it, but it's like it gives me enough time to play games for a good 30 minutes, and then I watch, and I read a book for another 20. Hey, education plus gaming. I'm already like next tier, the new meta. So, and I really, really wish that my original squad still played console because everyone switched to PC kind of whenever Paragon started dying out. And it wasn't because of Paragon dying out. That's not why. It's just because they all had PC. One got PC, then the other got PC, and the other got PC. And then one had parts to the other guy's PC that made it work even better so they can play the games that they all play. So then it was like, wow. And I got left behind. But I ain't too worried about it because, I mean, I don't know. I don't care really all that much. It's like, sure, PC. I've never gotten the rave about it. It's like, sure, it could be cool, I guess. I think I'm actually gonna get a big tree real quick before I might actually get a second one before this. 'Cause I think I'm gonna need a little bit extra wood just to be safe. Stone, I'm not good on, but I can't do much about. I should have been. I spent a lot of time in that trader, probably like an hour worth in the gameplay wise. I don't know who else does this, but I usually delete mine whenever it starts doing less damage than what it should be doing. And honestly, there's something I think this game's really underrated for. Its gameplay mechanics is actually pretty crazy. So, one of the game actually bases how much damage you do based on your stamina and based on durability of your weapon or tool. Not many actually do that, especially survival games. So I think this one's especially neat, but gets yet again the low ball because it's one of these indie games. Graphics aren't exactly good. And when the graphics aren't good on games, people are like, oh, this game sucks. It isn't 60 frames per second, so when the game isn't 60 frames per second now, the game clearly sucks. And then it's just it got everything going bad for it. Even though it's not that bad of a game, how much stuff is actually put into this is pretty insane. Like even how like hot or cold your character is feeling, it changes how much like stamina you regain per second. I mean, you could kind of change that based on your level on athletics, but at the beginning it's really affected. Okay, I changed a lot when I hit it. At like 2130. Actually, I could probably get one more stone before actually having to dip this night. Which would probably maybe give me around another 100, which would be really, really beneficial. Because I'm not gonna have much to make. I'm kind of on an island too, which I don't like, and I see there's a ton of water too, which I really don't like. So I'm hoping that I can go like west, northwest-ish, and maybe I can find an actual like better piece of land or something that's too far from water. I hear zombies, and I probably wouldn't want to take them out before I have to like sit there all night. Having to deal with them on night one with no weapons really, it's gonna be something else. And I mean, if there wasn't such a like big downfall for like dying whenever you're by yourself, I would totally go run, kill things at night, and just sit here and mess around. But it's like, I want to be able to get pretty far in this world, and getting far does not mean doing stupid stunts like that. So I think I'm gonna go about more north and look for a boulder that I can sit on. And I mean, it's not exactly safe. I don't have time to build a base. So what's what saying? I'm probably going that one right there. It looks nice and tall. So this is where the really, really, really boring parts happen. Which, again, I think they need to find something more eventful. But at the same time, how much more eventful can you get than every other day, basically, a zombie horde's gonna come and tear your house apart? Come on, give me it, give me it, give me it, give me it. I'm gonna start off with these, and these are probably gonna take like all my stone. Yeah, I'm only gonna have 100 for. Actually, I'm only gonna make 250. I already have people coming. Which really sucks. The only way to get rid of her is to shoot her or leave her. Leaving her may mean she runs towards me. Her running towards me, there's an opportunity of another zombie being around that I don't see. But at the same time, that same zombie that sees me, if he sees me, it would attract her attention, which is just bad. This right here, I'm not sure how well it's going to protect me. I'm hoping that that can like stop them from getting up. I'm also going to make you. Right now, it's just really sitting here. I'm going to go trust this and go to the restroom because I really need to go. So, I'll be right back. Wish me luck. Hey guys, who'd have thunk I didn't die? I was like leaving and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna live. There's gonna be something bad that happens that I can't stop. Whatever, I'll just deal with it. There it goes. Oh, what? I'm really scared that she's actually gonna get up here. 'Cause I still have a long night ahead of me. Well, I mean, at this point, I have nothing to lose, so I'm gonna wait for my bow to finish. perfect if I had a opportunity killer. I was actually able to hit the... Oh crap. Worth value. Alright. Thankfully there's no more than just one. Otherwise I probably would have died. I wouldn't say I would have died, but I'd have had a harder time than that. I wonder what made her spot me, because it was out of nowheres. I was still behind the rock like this, so she must have like turned this way, and then the trigger must have like glitched out and like, oh, I see him, whenever she probably shouldn't have seen me. But it's fine. They also need to come out with other characters, because I don't like any of the characters they have. Like at all. I have actually a ton of different foods. Put all my food down here. Yeah, I bet I have 4 right here. Then I have eggs. I'll try to keep most of the material up here. Level 10 already. My bow should be, yeah, I was about to say, it should be in the orange. I wouldn't say the same thing about my stone axe as well. Whoops. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete this one first. Then I'm going to create... What's max? It's not... Max is only 43, and that's because I run out of what? Stone. So 43 axes. I may be able to make 20 after this, and 10 after that, and then 5. See, it lets you like make a lot more than what you think you can, but at the same time, it's just, it hurts. It hurts. And then the best way to do it is having this, and then just one by one, and it's so annoyingly boring. Like, and I wish they had like, I'm actually gonna eat something. I ain't too worried about lowering my hydration because I have 2 more water. And I need to go head up to that desert I saw earlier and probably get a couple yucca. And that yucca will be able to help me sustain even longer. Whatever, I'm gonna keep it in order. I hate when it's not in order. As my first point goes, I think I'm just gonna wait until... I'm probably just gonna save it for a while for this stuff here. I'm not exactly sure yet. That's all of them, really? Oh, no, it's not all of them. Whatever. I feel like it stopped for a bit. Like the workbench or something had a jam. It literally stopped for a good like 5 to 6 seconds, I could have sworn. Toolsmithing level 6. And usually, I should have probably focused my tools first, but I think having a weapon by myself especially would probably be a little more beneficial. But I really do think having my weapon up, my tool upgraded would have been way more beneficial because I think at that point, with my tools being so much more beneficial than what they are now, that means I would be able to go into like a little bit stronger areas. I wouldn't say area, but like stronger things. I could be taking out bigger trees constantly, be taking out these stone rocks constantly instead of having to like switch through like two different stone axes in one go. It'd be one stone axe and done, and then I can switch to another one for the next one, which isn't too bad. My efficiency would go up exponentially. I'm just going through them all right now. Wish I could specifically change button layout sometimes, but I don't think 7 Days has that bad of a button layout in comparison to like Arc. Arc, it's like press, I think, circle for your inventory, which is so weird. Why circle of all buttons? How many more can I make? Only 26. I think I'm gonna make like 10. And I'll make more if I have time to make more, but I'm only making 10 because I'm probably gonna keep actually making more until I get to orange, which might not be possible. I think that's all 10. I should have scrapped these first. Why did I do that? Yeah, probably only gonna have enough time to do these. As soon as it hits orange, I think I'm gonna stop it. If it's not already going. Oh, my eye dying. One more. Bet you anything that was the last one. Okay, no. I actually stopped it perfectly. I needed perfectly 20. I always thought that this, like the stick for it, at the bottom looked like a bone. And I thought that'd be really interesting though. It's like, what if you could make one that's a little more advanced than this? So like, let's say it would be like a scrap iron axe than it was, instead of it being stone. We'll just make one more. 20. Oh no, no, stop. Just one. Jesus though. 4 seconds. Is that? I guess that is kind of close. That is still more time though, because 4, 6. There's only 6 being made. So 4, 8, 12. That's already half. So 24 should be the max. But it was 27. That doesn't make any sense because I also have a decrease on timer basically because I have weaponsmithing. I have points in that. Well, points by and I leveled it up. So toolsmithing. Um, decreases no. Um, whatever. I can't see it, but it's a thing. Maybe it's only in crafting speed now. Maybe they changed it. You want to see the benefit of having an orange axe in comparison. Right now I'm just gonna go join my friend's party because, you know, well, never mind, I don't see it. I just saw him make it though. I really hope y'all can hear me, because I kind of cut that off really briefly. I hate that it's not recording my face either. It really just throws me off. I guess he immediately left the party. Never mind. So, just in case y'all couldn't hear me whenever I was dead. I was seeing if I can join my friend's party, but he ended up closing the party, I guess, or I don't know what he did. But I couldn't join the party. So you saw I took out that 900 tree, and I only used like maybe a quarter. It's probably more like 20%. What really does suck though is that when you're playing solos, you have to do everything by yourself. You have to do weapons, you have to do armor, which armor you can kind of get away with not doing. But you have to do weapons, guns, tools. You have to do all the perks for toolsmithing. So in the end, you really don't have much points to spend on like weapons, like weapon damage, to help you out do more damage. Because you'll be spending at least bare minimum of like 90, your actual points, 90 of them into tools, just so you can make sure that you don't like you can like craft steel and craft concrete and stuff like that, which I find really weird. Thinking over a solo situation, they should change it up a bit, make it a little bit cheaper if it's solo, but then again, it could be interesting in solo. I just play in multiplayer. I'm technically speaking playing on a multiplayer server. This is a private match. See, this time, it wasn't exactly my axe that was my downside there, it was my stamina. And then I already hit up one rock, and then I used this one, and I actually kind of cut it short. I think that's the same deer from earlier. Right over there. Let's see. Let's see where I get to. Oh, I got a viewer. Hello, viewer. Hola, por favor. Just grabbing some rack. Me, I want a food, la food. One thing I don't like is that you can't like play music when you're streaming because copyright and stuff. But it's like, it'd be so nice to be able to sit here, play music, and play this game. I think this game is really, really okay. Like I wouldn't say okay. It's really better when you can just sit here and play music over all the audio because it's so bland by itself. I think it's like trying to play Skyrim for like 2 years straight and still just do the same thing over and over again and not get bored. I don't think you could. I mean, technically speaking, I'm basically doing that. I'm still playing Skyrim. I'm not exactly bored. So you can see still my stamina is only down south. I'm making a new one because it's barely getting underneath the little one mark point, whatever. The half point, which is whenever it gets weaker. And I actually got a comment. Bet you anything, someone I know. I'm trying to find the comment. Give me a second. Crazy Fox guy. I'm assuming you're not someone I know. What's up, guy? How you doing? Sorry you had to see that. And now I'm just trying to, you know, be huge. So how you doing, Crazy Fox guy? Well, that's good, Crazy Fox. I'm glad you're doing well. Crazy Fox, do you play this game often, or just tell me a little more about your experience? Oh wow, I'm actually. Are you didn't die? Play was gonna die. Who's on the next one? Oh, the one. I'm just gonna murder this one with the axe this time. Don't worry about it next time. What I mean by is, depending on what you play, I'm playing on console. On console, you can have a private world, a survival, like a random gen kind of, not random, what am I trying to say? Like, random people can join, is what I'm trying to say. So you can have that, which I personally don't like, because random people come in and mess it up for no reason for you. Then you can have a creative multiplayer where random people can join, but it's creative mode, and that's really about it. Oh, and you can also have single players too, which I meant by this is it's a private match. Only people I invite can actually join, and it's just easier because if I have someone on the stream that wants to join and they're playing console, I can just invite them specifically, and I don't have to worry about having, like, let's say two guys are watching the stream and they both want to join, but I already have someone else, like a friend or two in here already. So if I had two friends in here, I wouldn't have to worry about them having to decide which one I could decide. It wouldn't really be against fate. It would just be around basically probably the guy who was there and probably talked to me a little longer. That's really it. That's all private is. Yeah, this is PS4. And the basics. I'm trying to think, because to me it's like the basics are like I know how to basically just survive. Which I mean I think that's all I really truly know. I mean I know a couple of tips and tricks, but other than that it's really basic stuff. Nothing special. But I would consider myself a little bit higher tier of most players. I've been playing this game since one, it's released on console. I've been watching it since I don't even know when I started watching this. A long time ago, back in the Stone Ages. This game is barely even doing anything with itself. Sad thing about this game is like it's dying out because more and more people are realizing that the people who, like the main people who make it, which I think is Fun Pimps, yeah, Fun Pimps. They kind of like I wouldn't say they stopped caring about it, but they're not on ball with it anymore, and they're kind of messing up some pieces of it that they shouldn't be really messing with too much. And it really sucks because this game was. I think this game has a lot of potential that it's just being yanked from it. It's such a good game. I've I've been able to spend literally like hours upon hours on it. And knowing the fact that this game's player base is probably smaller than most games, most indie games, it's kind of sad. But what can you do? It's, I think this is fitted for a specific type of person. It isn't meant for everyone. Yeah. I'm gonna probably do this up to the nighttime and then probably close the stream off from here. And then, yeah, because I'm gonna have people that's gonna be joining me for different games. Are you talking about the show The Walking Dead? I actually haven't been watching it at all recently. I stopped watching it, I think around season 4, maybe 5. I'm trying to remember what's the last thing I really saw. But I'm not really exactly kept up with it, to be completely honest. It's not that I don't like it, I just think it became too repetitive. Like, every single season to me now has been like, Rick and the gang go over here, Rick and the gang. I haven't seen anything about the game. I'm perfectly honest there too. Overkill's is Overkill's like the title or? I don't know. I have to look it up and check it out. 'Cause I haven't heard anything about the Walking Dead game. I only know about the Telltale games, and those aren't too bad actually. I really like the newest one they came out with. Timber. You can actually kill someone with those, or zombies with those. Oh, Overkills is the people who's making it. Yeah, I haven't seen anything about it. I'll check it out. Definitely. Because I haven't heard about it, and I haven't seen any trailers or anything about it. Might be something I might like. I mean, I like The Walking Dead. Zombies and everything's great. It's just, the show to me got just too much. Same thing over and over again. What is it? Is it going to be like more story driven, or is it going to be like an open world, or what is it going to be? Do you know? Because if it's like an open world type of thing like this, and like you have to go survive and kind of on your own, but there's story elements to it, I think that'd be really neat. But I have to check it out. Too much. Because if it's 100% story, I'm not too sure if I'm gonna enjoy it too much. But like I said, if it's more, it is open world, I'm definitely gonna check that out then. Thank you for talking about it. Really cool. Now you gotta be kind of a little hyped for it. I want to go look it up now, but I want to just be looking at videos on my phone while I'm streaming. I'll wait until afterwards. I'm a foot asleep. Ugh, I really wish there was an easier way of getting grass. That should be enough. That's something I don't like about this one is that, unlike the actual PC version, you can have like I think 8 people or even more in PC. I think it's actually 16 in PC. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But this you only have 4, which I really think sucks. Like, come on. Yeah, don't worry, man. I understood what you meant. Well, it's almost the same. I was in the car too. Let's take a run. I'll deal with inventory when I get there. Oh, they honestly need to make swimming better in this game because it's so bad. Honestly, like, I hate it. And I think they should add a boat, like they should have like different tiers of different versions of boats, and they should add like piranha or something inside the water. Like I said, I'm probably gonna be well, not probably. I'm definitely after like this night cycle hits. Once it hits 2200, I'm gonna be hopping off of this and joining my I think I'm joining my stepdad playing Destiny 2. I'm not sure yet. I'm definitely getting off of this, and I don't think I'm gonna stream. So, but if you want, you can send me a friend request on my account, and next time I'm playing this, you can join me definitely. And then by then, I'd probably look up videos, and I'll probably know even more about it at that point. We can talk about it then. 'Cause, I mean, it sounds really good, and it's like it has like different. Because the way I'm thinking about it is that it have different quest lines. You go talk to like certain people depending on whatever, and then I'm assuming your dad 2169444 is you or one of y'all, because I've had 2 extra viewers. Oh, actually, this might be a perfect place too. Right there. There's usually forges in houses like that. I am horrible. I hate the aiming in this game. Jesus, why so much ammo? Alright, I definitely don't have enough room now. Oh, whoops, give me a second. It's not as weird, it's fine. I just found it a little funny because like I said it and then it immediately happened. I was like, oh, guess it was already on it. But yeah, definitely. I'm probably gonna be streaming this tomorrow. after I get home. 'Cause I plan on going to cook tomorrow. But I'm probably get home around like 4 or 5-ish, maybe later, I'm not sure yet. Okay, that went through this zombie and hit that one. Yeah, I thought I heard another one behind me. I still hear another one like inside that building. I should have even seen if it had a forge in the first place before I killed everything. If it doesn't, it's not gonna be worth it, to be honest with you. I think it does. Yep, it does. Alright, so that'll be my main base for a while. Which actually I can break into and go head over there real quick. And there's other houses. I already have an ideas. I already have a major idea for a basis or base here. Payday 2. Then actually, this might turn out better than 7 days. So right now, I'd like to think that 7 Days is probably one of the best open world games because it has a lot of features I don't think most developers even think about, especially when it comes to open world, which I really enjoy, but the fun pimps don't do too much to help out for especially console. I'm gonna leave this burning. I'm gonna actually set down my bedroll, and I'm gonna leave this stuff here, and this ammo because I don't need it right now. Casings, and this, and this. Like clears up my inventory exponentially. I can come back, loot this place, get a little more geared up by grabbing more stuff like rocks and stuff. But for now, staying over here would be good. Like I said, I'm definitely gonna check it out, see what it's about, because the one thing about this is that it's like you turn and its aiming is just horrible in general in this game. So, like, to me, if like someone like, I guess Overkills would do this type of game, it would work out pretty well. Oh, I wasn't talking about a zombie game. I was talking about open world type of game. I know other games are registered as like probably better, definitely. Don't get me wrong on that part. I just think this game, if it had a proper engine that wasn't like, I don't know what engine this is ran on, but to me, I think this engine, whatever it's ran on, does not feel good at all. Because to me, it's really buggy. Things can happen. It crashes. I wouldn't say frequently, but enough where it's annoying. Things just don't go right on this. And I think majority on that is on Fun Pimp. And supposedly, I don't know how true this is, but you move faster in water when you run backwards. I've heard that from somewhere else. Now you got me looking forward to another game. I'm probably not gonna be able to get. God damn it. Just grab everything. Head back up. take any damage, please. Don't take any damage. No, it took damage. Oh, it's gonna be running on the Unreal Engine too. Yeah, it's gonna be a great game. Period. I think it's gonna take Dying Light out of the spot. I think open world is it gonna be open world survivals like Sandbox, or is that's something I need to know? Because I want a new Sandbox open world type game. If that is true and they're gonna make it Sandbox, this game is right up my alley and I'm gonna love it. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. I'm heading back. Let's take some corn on the way, or not. I'm gonna take it. I hate the little cacti here. There's a lot of zombies around. I hate it. Means I'm about to clear them out, which means well, Fox, I'll definitely be checking up on it, seeing if it is Sandbox. Oh, have their own special abilities. Seems neat in general. I'm gonna have to check it out. Big time. I really like the way it sounds. Ah. Yeah, I'm finding a ton of 5.6.2. Well, let's say 5.6.2. 7.6.2. Jesus. Oh, free water. I actually haven't seen anything on State of Decay. I know about it, and I don't know, I just never actually looked at it personally. I don't know why. It's just, it never really grasped my interest. I like I said, I truly don't know why. It's probably something that's right up my alley. Zombies, I love the zombie stuff in general. And there's a chance that it's probably one of my favorite games. I just haven't checked it. Every time I look at it, I'm like, I don't want to watch it. Oh, my stuff. Is my character actually getting hot? Yes, he is. And for anyone that plays this game, check the toilets. At any given point, check the toilets when you have a chance that aren't searched. You don't know how many pistols I've found in the toilets. It's insane how many I've actually found. They're gonna have their own backstory. That sounds like it's gonna... that's probably gonna be more story driven. I don't know if it's gonna be Sandbox. And if it's... I have to check it out. Because there's a lot of different risks they might be taking with backstory. Backstory, this game has like zero backstory, but it's still good, in my opinion. So I think like backstory they could probably lend off of and just probably just stick with either the game characters, the actual game's characters, or they could probably stick off with something that's not going to be like new, because them having to make the new characters, which usually would mean they would have to make new lore for them, which in the end just sucks in general, because if you're making a open world type game and you're making lore for those characters in this open world game that you just made, and you're making this open world game that may or may not be sandbox. It's not official for me right now. Okay, something sounds like it was moving fast out there. But now it's not. It's not so fast. But, oh my god, they just keep coming. I don't want to kill this many zombies. Because, I'll explain it in a second, because I didn't think I'd have to, because I didn't think I'd killing this many zombies. So, alright, in general, when you're playing this game, when you kill zombies around a 16 by 16 chunk, a chunk is a 16 by 16 block kind of thing. So, no, yeah, I think it's 16 by 16 is one chunk, but it's a 16 by 16 chunk. So 16 chunks left or east, and then 60 chunks north, and then you get the area of that, and then you'll have all that area. That heat will go up. That's heat is technically speaking the attractiveness of zombies going to your area, or that area with the highest heat. So when you have an area with high heat, zombies show up more. The more zombies show up, the more you're gonna have to kill. And then eventually gets to the point where you get the screamer zombies, which, depending on how much you've played, you know it's the little girls with the white dress. They come up and they bring in more zombies, which means you have to kill them. And the way you have to really get rid of your heat is to destroy the bodies outside, and I'm too lazy to destroy them. And then also another way that picks up your heat is turning on campfires and turning on furnaces or forges. That turns up your heat actually quite a bit. And that means that probably keeping it going for a while is probably your best bet. So letting your stuff die out probably isn't the best for you, just saying. For just a little, I wouldn't say professional tip, but higher level tip. Don't let your stuff run out and you constantly restarting it. Because if I just spam this, I would have like 60 heat in the area, which means I'd probably have a screamer within like the first 7 days, which would be insane. So, and then adding that to my zombie kill count. Oh, hold up, wrong thing. Over here, I have 13 zombie kills. Not much now, but it adds on, and the more zombie kills you have, I don't think this is gonna be wood. More zombie kills you have, you're gonna have more zombies coming at you, and the stronger they're gonna get. So you can imagine how me not wanting to kill a ton of zombies. Yeah, Crazy Fox. That's why there's it usually at later on in the game it comes in like it's impossible to stop them. Like I remember at one point I was on like day 80ish. I don't remember the exact day, but we had like 12 plus screamers, and I think they did fix the thing. There's a glitch back then. Don't know if it still happens, but a screamer would call in a screamer, or two screamers really. It'd call in a screamer, those two screamers would call in like two screamers each, and you'd have an unlimited amount of screamers running your way, and you could do nothing. It's just unlimited screamers. And you can't do anything because you're already hunted from the last batch of screamers, and then the next batch of screamers will come in and scream because you're already hunted, so they already know where you're at, so they're just gonna scream. And all in all, it really just it was a lot of just. So I think they fixed that, and then once they fixed that, it got a little bit better about the screamers, but still kind of annoying. Like I said, I ain't too worried about the screamers, so I'll turn my stuff on and on whenever I want, really. I don't know if I needed. I think I needed the grill, didn't I? I bet you anything I needed the grill for bacon and eggs. Yep, a cooking pot. I'll probably make that right now, actually. Or not. I need clay, that's right. So, I guess charred meat it is. I'm trying to think of any other tips I can give that I know of. Right now, nothing else is popping up in my head. I didn't mean to put that. I put the two wrong things up there. I wanted to put this. I'll put this up there for now, even though it doesn't fully belong there. Alright. Oh, my water's down too. I didn't even know that. There's one thing about being in this like dryad area. So when you go upstairs, well actually let me just go upstairs to show you. I can pick up this door and put in a new one anyway. Which I'm going to make it. The cacti, when you destroy them, this area is actually one of the best you could probably be in because when you destroy the cacti, I'll go ahead and show you because I probably have enough time. But naturally destroying them gives you plant fibers, and then you see that like seed almost looking type thing. That's yucca, and when you get yucca, it gives you I think 4 hunger or 4 fullness, and then 10 stamina, which is insanely good because you could see 2. Well, for 1 cactus, I got 2. And then you just destroy this area. You just like destroy as many cactuses as you can or cacti you can. What? What? Taking my chips. You destroy as many cacti as you can while you're just starting, or if you start in this area, and then you can just run around for a really long time as long as you have hunger. And then it's good because you can run and eat and get your hunger up, and you also get your stamina up while you're running. And it's really helpful to me, specifically. But right now, all I'm doing is just melting down some of my iron. I need to go get some clay for more to actually make stuff in here. But I think that's gonna do it for this video. If you liked it, make sure you hit the like button down below. Crazy Fox, if you want to see more streams, just subscribe and hit the notification, the bell, and then you can see when I post or when I even start streaming. My plan is to be able to stream probably every day now. Also, Jose Lopez, I don't know if you're still watching, but you can subscribe too. We didn't talk too much, but you can subscribe too. I really appreciate it. But that's it, guys. Appreciate it. Peace.